Well, hello there, this is John. Hope you guys are doing alright out there in YouTube. I'm testing out this Osmo Pocket 1 and I've got it set to 4K 60 frames per second. I'm not sure whether that's good or not, but it doesn't have face following at this particular resolution. Okay, we're still at 4K 60 frames per second. I'm just checking to see how the quality of video is here. It's probably very good because it's 4K and it's 60. Now we're recording in 4K, but we're recording at 24 frames per second, which is perhaps more cinematic, they say. Now then, we're recording at 4K 24 frames per second. And at this speed we have face recognition, so it doesn't matter where I put the camera, the gimbal will turn and follow me. So how does that look? Is that good color resolution? Okay, so now we're doing 2.7K at 60 frames per second. And to me it looks a little bit better, the resolution, I don't know why. How does the field look behind me? 2.7K at 60 frames per second. And I hope that the resolution's good. Oh, look at this. I didn't see that before. It looks like the machine came and leveled out a little bit of ground over there. Now we're at 2.7K 24 frames per second and it's gone into super fine mode. And that's another thing I'll have to learn, how to turn the camera slowly. 2.7K at 24 frames per second. How does that look? Does that look better than the 4K? We'll change the resolution, see what the next res looks like. See, I'm using photographer terms now. Res, give me a break. And now we're in 1080p. Also, it's gone automatically to super fine. 1080p at 60 frames per second. Okay, then we've got the 1080p here. Let's see how the stream is. See there, it's still flowing good. I'm glad I dug it out, but as you can see, it's not going crazy like it was before. It's not coming down with such volume. Now we're on 24 frames per second, 1080p, super fine setting on that, so we'll see how that works. I'll turn back around to the stream, see if that looks any different. All looks good to me. And we're at 1080p, 24 frames per second, super fine setting. So that I have no problems so far. The reason this has made it a lot easier than the first two times I recorded was because I've got the phone set up next to the camera here, next to the Dji OSMO Pocket 1, and next to it, wirelessly connected with Wi-Fi, I've got the phone to use as a monitor so I can see exactly where I am in the image on the monitor, see how I stand in the frame. I don't know whether it looks better if I put it up like this or whether I should carry it down like that. I don't know. Well, we're still in 1080, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a couple of photographs and see how that looks. See how the photos are doing. They're probably good, I would imagine. Why, who's this coming down the gravel road? Looks like two lads. Well, good afternoon everybody, this is John. Hope you guys are doing alright. It's Saturday. We're also in FPV mode. Whatever that means, first person viewer, I think. And you have 60 frames per second, and we're in 4K, and it's bright sunshine. I don't know how this is all going to work out. Okay, now we're in selfie mode, 4K 24 frames per second, and we're in FPV mode. Now we'll see how that works. Beautiful day, man. Can you believe this? February, where's the ice storms? Okay, we're still in 4K. We're in 24 frames per second. We're in a bit shade, and hope the resolution looks alright. Let's try a different setting. We'll go from 4K to 2.7K. See how that looks. Here we're in 2.7K at 60 frames per second right now, and it did not allow me to choose the gimbal mode, so I'm not sure what that means. Okay, see how now we'll do it 2.7K, which is where I'm in now. We're in fine mode. We'll go on at 60 frames per second. Now I'm going to put the camera facing forward. We are now in 2.7K video. We're at 24 frames per second, which seems to work really good, gives nice quality, I think. And we're in superfine mode. So at high resolution you don't get the choice of superfine, but in lower frames per second, in lower frames per second you do get the choice. So, and one thing I think is funny is that when I listen back to the recording from this Osmo camera, I'm really impressed with the sound. I think the microphone sounds really good, to be quite honest, better than just about any camera that I've used. So, I don't know what it all means. How's my lighting? I'm getting enough. Is it bright enough? Okay, so now we are in 1080p at 60 frames per second. And you're not allowed superfine in that, and you're not allowed gimbal choice apparently, what type that you want. So I'm going to assume that it's just on face tracking mode. In fact, yes it is, because I'll just move myself to one side. I'll try and move myself to another side. How's that? Very good. Right. So, and that's 60 frames per second in 1080p. That's supposed to be good too. So let's turn the camera around and see how it looks. You can hear somebody using a chainsaw in the background. There we go, I'm a bit darkness here. Let's see how it looks turned around. .1080p, 24 frames per second. I'm just going to look at these fungi that's growing on the sumac tree here. Back to 4K, 60 frames per second, tilt lock, and slow follow. Why, hello there girl, how you doing? Are you alright? Where's your mate? Drink there, Crossbeak. That really your favourite little drinking dispenser. Well, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the footage. I just want to show you what it can do. This camera seems really good, but looking in the monitor, my face seems a funny colour, but then again we're in the shade. And I can adjust it in Pro mode, and I'll try that the next time. This is just all auto, so we'll try it next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.